Hello people, welcome back to next part of my playthrough of Final Fantasy X. So, in between this video and the last video, just ran around a few areas of the me and Highroad grinding, and did a bit of blitzball grinding as well. So for this video, remember at the end of the last video when we defeated the Chocobo Eater, we got the offer of...
Hello? No charge this time.
We got the offer of a free Chocobo, so I'm going to show you a couple of places to take advantage of riding this free Chocobo. So go up here, just go straight on ahead for a bit. So this is the area where I sort of did a bit of grinding. Just more of the same enemies that you fought in the first section. No new bits. So this area, have a look on the ground. You see there's a little yellow swirl there. That's a Chocobo feather. Press the A button when your Chocobo's up there, and you'll get secret treasure. Run, jump. What's he going to give us? A heat lance. That'll be something for Kimari. Right. Oh. And there's another Albed primer. These are eyes in this thing. I've received the rank of Albed Pakehan. Yep. Okay, one day I will I'll get a good grip on Albed translations, and I will find out what all these words actually are in Albed. It might actually be something interesting or something quite amusing. So to move the next bit of the story along, you need to be in this area here, but I'll come back to that later because I want to show you some things here. So there's another Chocobo feather around here. There it is there. Yeah, I think we've got 2 treasure chests here. There's one. Thunderblade, that'll either be something for... Oh. And a Scout, that'll be something for Waka. Thunderblade will either be something for Auron or for Tidus. We'll find that out in a second. Now, weirdly there is no yellow feather here when you consider that some of those see next to where I'm standing, there's markers that look like they should be accessible areas, but anyway, that's beside the point. Oh, there's Owaka. We'll come to him later. There's another Chocobo feather. Here you'll get a fortune sphere. Brilliant. Okay. So, do you remember in Kilika I found a treasure chest that had something called a luck sphere? Well, now is a good time to put that to good use, but first I want to show this treasure chest, because it is... Oh, it's the Saturn crest. Right, this HD version has really changed around all the crests and where they are. The only one I've found that is in its original place is the Moon crest. So normally that's the Mars crest, and the Mars crest is what you need for Auron to unlock his ultimate weapon later on in the game. But I will talk, as I said, I will talk more about this. So the Saturn crest used to be what you need to unlock Kimari's weapon. So they've really jumbled things around this time round, and it's kind of thrown me off a little bit. Right, do you know what? I'm going to leave this Chocobo here for a bit. I'm going to show you some of the enemies in here, and also talk to Waka.
You can't run a business with no customers. Say, can I interest? Spare some change?
Let me see how much gil I've got. Oh, I've got plenty gil. Let's give him. Let's give him that spare change I've got. I'm sure there's an amount he'll give you, and then you can unlock some nice stuff. There we go. No sweat.
Make it up to you.
I've got plenty of money to burn, so don't worry about
You
it.
can't run a business. Say,
How much you got? Oh, still got a lot of shite, basically.
sure are a lot of crusaders about out.
So, I'm just going to run up here, show you some of the enemies in this section. They're a little bit different to the ones that are up on the upper section. Still got those annoying flying eyes. Yeah, I've unlocked steel for both Kimari and for Yuna, so it's good to have a couple of thieves in the game. I'm just going to get him to kill that thing, because those dragon things they're armoured, so you need a piercing weapon to do normal damage to them. And yeah, now that we've got steel, we can start collecting some nice items, like some elemental items that you'll find a good use for them later on in the game, or you can use them if you've got the use ability, which at the moment Yuna and Kimari have the ability to, and you can use them for elemental attacks on certain enemies, which they're kind of useful. Okay. Lizards are good enemies for Tidus to take out, and Whack is always the best for flying enemies. Let's steal from this thing. Oh, yowzers, a potion. Ouch. Ouch. Oh yeah. Bastard. I'm just gonna bring Lulu and Yunu in so they can get a bit of experience here. And then Ori can come in. Oh, excuse me. And finish. Because he's the only one who's probably most likely to get an overkill on it. So most of those enemies aren't too difficult, and they've roughly about the same experience points than at the top of the Highroad. That's really all to say about these enemies, but I think it's time to move the game on a little bit, because I'm getting bored of this area. Ultra marble. Root! Water. Just whack that thing about a bit because it's quite tough. Also get Kimari to steal. Potion. There's. Oh, ouch. Or maybe I might actually put one of those potions to use. And I just can finish this thing off with actually, I'll show you the slice and dice move. Oh, actually maybe I shouldn't have bothered, because those are shit hits. Yeah. Oh well. I was kind of hoping for a stronger hit and maybe I get an overkill there, but that wasn't going to happen. Or finish it off.
That's how it's done.
Let's just go on ahead and move the story along a bit. So you might have seen, where up here. Do you remember Bartello and Donna from the Kilika Temple? They're here.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm a summoner?
Sorry, ma'am. No exceptions.
You dare impede a summoner's pilgrimage?
Sorry, ma'am. No exceptions.
Useless. Oh. As you can see, not even some. But they'll call on us in the end. Just wait and see. In the meantime, I think I'll have a nap.
Oh, right.
Oh, Bartello.
So, yeah, you might have remembered along the...
Gee, Captain was...
coming along this area, there was a lot of preparations for a secret mission.
Sir.
So,
This is the last of them.
Good to have you with us. Go on through.
Show me how to play Blitz sometime.
Wait around. We'll have Sin beaten in no time.
Hey, you're a summoner, and her guardians.
so let's find out about this operation that's going
What, they
ahead.
didn't tell you?
No.
We're bringing Sin Spawn from Oliver Spira here. Sin Spawn inevitably draws sin, right? We're going to lure it into a trap.
That's gonna
I'm
work.
sorry, I can't let you...
Any donation toward Operation Mihen would be greatly appreciated.
Now, word of advice, don't bother with it. It doesn't do anything. And look who it is. Lord Seymour.
So, we meet again, Lady Yuna.
Yes?
You look troubled. Is there anything I can do?
Well,
Show us how you get your hair so pointy.
I see.
Maester Seymour, let me show you to the command center.
Hold. I have a request.
Yes, Your Grace.
I need to have Summoner Yuna and her guardians let through to the command center.
But Maester Seymour... Maester Seymour, sir.
Do not worry. I will take full responsibility.
Very well, they may pass.
It is done.
thank you, Your Grace.
Hey, we can get past now.
Yuna, it's time to go.
Oh, right.
Who does he think he is?
He's a maester. Better get used to it, yeah?
So, Seymour's letting us all through. What's he up to? It's just
All
a bit
hail, Maester Seymour.
on to more cutscenes now for a bit. Let's just get them out the way and then end this broadcast.
Brave Crusaders of Spira, protectors of all Spira. Believe in the path you have chosen. Let faith be your strength. I, Seymour Guado, Maester of Yevon, will bear witness to your deeds today.
Sir! What's going on? Why Maester Seymour back in the Crusaders, eh? They're using Albed's Machina. They're violating the teachings.
Even going against the teachings, they're willing to risk it for the greater good. Waka, I think Maester Seymour sees that too.
Lulu!
I can only speculate.
Ask him yourself.
Ah, Sir Oran. It is an honor. I would be most interested in hearing what you've been doing these past 10 years.
I've got nothing to say about it.
I see. Sir Oran must be a great asset as a guardian.
Your Grace.
Please, there's no need for formalities.
Excuse me. Maester Seymour, why is your lordship present here, sir?
Please, speak as you normally would.
Isn't this operation against the teachings of Yevon? Aren't you gonna stop them?
It's true. I should. However, both the Crusaders and the Al-Bed truly wish peace for Spira. This Operation Mihen was born from that wish they share. Although it may be sacrilege to Yevon, their intentions are pure. And I, Seymour Guado, the person, not the Maester of Yevon, as a denizen of Spira, I wish them well in their endeavor.
But using Machina, that's bad, isn't it?
Pretend you didn't see them.
Beg your pardon, but that's not something a Maester should say.
Then pretend I didn't say it.
You're kidding.
From the first time I laid eyes on him, I never did like Seymour. But you know, some of the things he said that day, they made a lot of sense to me.
So we're going on a little distraction from the Temple of Jose. Gonna find out what this mission's all about. So I'm just gonna talk to. Not going to yet. There's some.
Let's do it!
There's some enemies to fight, so let's blind the dual horns and just knock them about a bit. And then Oron will kill that thing. And Tidus is taking a bit of a knocking. So let's heal him up. In fact, no. I know what I'll do. Get Lulu in to heal. Get Kamari in to steal. And then get Yuna to summon. Just because I can't be fucked with these things. And just let an Aeon deal with them. So, besides, I don't really use the Aeons that much. Let's start using them. Valifor would be a good one to use because Valifor is a flying Aeon. Those dual horns won't really be able to attack Valifor. I still don't know if Valifor's male or female, but I don't think the genders of the Aeons really matters that much. After all, they're there to kill them, not there to examine their bits. Plus, it's a good way to get Valifor's overdrive up, because the good thing about Aeon overdrives, they just charge up if you just do, no matter what you do. Attack, defend, cast magic if they're attacked. Almost kind of boring when they just don't do anything, so... That was long-winded and boring. Right. So, remember the old... Talk to people a lot, and they'll give you some nice things.
Excuse me, Lady Summoner Yuna?
Yes.
The command center. Maester Seymour requests your presence there, ma'am.
Thank you.
Take that road to the command center. It's not far. We're still in the midst of preparations this way. Sorry.
Right, so you can't really go any further, so you got to go this way because Classico's blocking the way. So let's just run up here. Oh, another fight. Alright, these things. Right, Null Blaze, because those two bombs are going to attack. Best. Right. Auron can come in and attack something. And I might use up Lulu's overdrive. Most of Lulu's overdrives don't really have great uses, so I'll just use it when they can. It's not a very strong overdrive, because her overdrive is just casting the same. So let's just see how many I can get in. There we go. Would rather that they didn't all go on that one bomb, but hey ho. Oh, no overkill. Rude.
Bring it on!
Yeah, just blind this fucker. And then Tidus can come in, do some damage, get some experience in this. Kimari can steal from it. No, should have healed him actually. Let's chuck a potion on him. Because if you're going to do a lot of stealing around this area, you're going to get a lot of potions. So you might as well put them to good use.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Oh yay. Levels. Right, so just get to this save point, and then I will just run about this area and do some grinding. So I'm going to end this broadcast here. Thanks for watching, I'll see you again soon.